Weight gain and the summer dilemma. Weight and the weather have one thing in common: inconsistency. I've yet to find anyone who's content with either. People are either too fat, too thin, too hot, or too cold. I've always been cuddly, and at various times in my life have been called pudding face and chub, amongst other things. Oddly enough, however, I always found these terms pretty endearing, although now they might be considered as verbal abuse. It's a sad reflection on how times have changed. For most people, weight is a direct result of the amount of calories consumed in relation to the amount used, but not always. Some people have medical conditions which have weight issues. One reason for gaining weight and changing shape, which many women of a certain age will relate to, is the menopause, and certainly that's my explanation. It's not an excuse, just an explanation. I use it every time I find yet another skirt or pair of trousers which won't quite fit, and it comes in very handy. My weight appears to shift around at night when I'm asleep, and I wake up in the morning with extra on my arms, back, stomach and waist. Love handles they may be, attractive they're not, especially in the summer. In winter you can get away with more because extra layers of clothing disguise it. Maybe I should consider moving to a colder climate. Anyway, excess weight is of course a problem if you let it get out of hand, as it can create all sorts of health issues, and a sensible diet and exercise routine are always to be recommended. Apart from the fact clothes look better if they actually fit, you generally feel more comfortable and confident if you aren't continually having to hold yourself in, too scared to breathe in case the seams of the material encasing your body should suddenly give. It is just delusionary to think you look slimmer wearing clothes which are smaller than you actually need, and I often see people who would benefit from a visit by the wardrobe fairies. I hate parting with anything though, and must have a bit of the war mentality in me. I tend to think if I hang on to something long enough, the fashion will come around again, and those people who discard clothes they haven't worn for 6 months break my heart. Mind you, I'm not getting any younger, so by the time fashion trends dictate I can wear some of the clothes I have in my wardrobe, it would be a case of them being inappropriate for my face. The expression "mutton dressed as lamb" springs to mind. Anyway, here's a light-hearted poem I've written which sums up the way I feel. My summer dilemma. Struggling into my swimsuit, reflections made it clear. Despite my best intentions, I'm larger than last year. I guess I'm pretty lucky. I have a shapely figure, but even if I breathe in hard, I look 2 sizes bigger. All winter I've disguised the fact with help from baggy clothes. Now summer's come, it's skimpy tops, so everybody knows. I don't want to join a slimming class. Allowed food isn't me. All those calories, points and carbs, water and black tea. Perhaps I'll take up exercise. Fast walking, that's more fun. I'll do it now, go to the shops, may even try to run. Oh, what the heck, curves are in, men like our fleshy bits. So instead I'll just stay as I am and buy a suit that fits.